Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Tuesday. Before we get into things, I do want to just say thank you to everybody, all the new subscribers that we've had just over the last few days. Not even mentioning the past year, but really the past few days, all the likes, all the comments. It really means a lot. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you are not currently subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It really means a lot to me. So thank you very much. With that all being said, let's get right into the video. I want to talk to everybody about Celebrations because we are only 10 days away from it, and I know Celebrations is probably, arguably, the most highly anticipated set, at least for this entire year, if not for a very long time. But I want to kind of slow things down a little bit and go over the entire set from an analytical idea of why maybe you should not be overly concerned about spending a bunch of money, spending over MSRP, throwing all of these dollars and shekels and all these different forms of currency at Celebrations, because I think that the data that I'm going to provide you with in a little bit is going to show you why maybe this set will be a little bit more plentiful than what you originally anticipated, which is very good news. Before we get into what that data is, I do want to talk about Celebrations. Maybe for those who don't know or aren't as familiar with it, Celebrations is the 25th anniversary set for Pokemon. It is scheduled to come out in two different chunks of releases. So there's going to be a chunk that comes out in October 8th, which is only 10 days away, and then we're going to have another chunk that comes out 2 weeks after that on October 22nd. The first 5 different chunks come out on that October 8th, and then the last 3 come out on October 22nd. There are going to be some ancillary products that are provided specifically from like GameStop, Walmart, and I think maybe even Amazon has one as well that you can add to your collection if you're looking at collecting like sealed product, or if you want to just open up one of everything. There's going to be some other ancillary products that aren't part of the Pokemon release, but more of store exclusive or website exclusive releases. This set is very anticipated because it is the 25th anniversary, and all of the giant boom that Pokemon has gone through over the past year has been absolutely insane and kind of led us into this perfect storm of where a lot of product is hard to find and a lot of product is hard to find at a decent price, and all of a sudden, boom, the holidays are here and the 25th anniversary set is coming out. Makes a lot of people kind of go crazy, and understandably so. A lot of people are getting frustrated. What I do like about Celebrations, really the idea behind it, I love Pokemon, I love the artworks, I love a whole lot of what we have seen so far when it comes to Celebrations. A lot of throwbacks to old school cards, old competitive cards that were really important to my childhood and growing up playing the game competitively. A lot of fun stuff, especially while I continue to build through all of my old school decks. A lot of really cool cards in there. I like some of the newer artworks. I like some of the full art cards that we've seen in this set. I think Celebrations is going to be a good set. However, it is a little small. And in a second here, I'm going to go over a spoiler. We're going to look at the Elite Trainer Box booklet. If you haven't seen it already, we're just going to kind of glance through it. So if you don't want to see what's coming out in this set, definitely stop this video right now. But first, make sure you leave a comment and a thumbs up. But we're going to go over everything right now as far as the booklet goes. This was posted on Instagram not too long ago. I'm not going to go into any details about how it was posted or why it was posted or what I think ethically behind it being posted, but you can see I did not scrub out Gary's Pokemart. So that is the name of the gentleman who posted it on Instagram. I'm not going to talk about any ethical dilemmas or things that I have with this, but the fact of the matter is we at least have an entire set list now of Celebrations. This set, like I said, comes out in 8 days. So if you look, this is kind of page 1. We get that full art Pikachu, and then you get 3 other Pikachu V cards, or 2 Pikachu Vs and 1 Flying Pikachu VMAX here, as well as kind of 4 legendary Pokemon right away. And then you have page 2 of the booklet, which goes over the Surfing Pikachu VMAX, a few more legendaries here, including that really competitive Mew card right there, and then a few more legendaries before you get to card number 16 in the set, which is your first I guess non-Pikachu Ultra Rare Zacian V. Then Groudon, number 18 is Zamazenta V. That's your second Ultra Rare that's not a Pikachu. Yveltal, Dialga, and then you've got page 3 here with Solgaleo and Lugia. I don't know why I said it weird right there. Number 23 of the set is Professor's Research, and then the only full art trainer that you have in this set, Professor's Research, the full art. Really cool how it's a throwback to Professor Oak. I like that a lot. And then card number 25. This is the end of kind of the main set already. So card number 25, the end of the main set. And not even really, I don't even know if you would classify this as a secret rare as much as you would classify it as just a gold card. I know here it's got an S for secret rare, but this is number 25 out of 25, and that is the gold Mew, which kind of leaked a long time ago. Unfortunately, Pokemon was... I don't know if they weren't protective enough or things just leaked, and a lot of things got leaked early, which is kind of unfortunate. And then you start this throwback to the old school generation, so the old school cards. So you've got the 3 big hitters right away as the, I guess, number 26, 27, and 28, which is Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. And then you've got Imposter Professor Oak, Dark Gyarados, here comes Team Rocket, and one of my favorite cards of all time, the Rocket Zapdos, which I'm really, really cool. Page 4 of the ETB booklet, Birthday Pikachu, Cleffa, which is really, really neat. Shiny Magikarp. Cleffa was a staple, like a 4 of, in so many decks for so long. That's why that card is like $13, $14 a pop right now. Shiny Magikarp, really cool. Team Magma's Groudon, and then Rocket's Admin. At one time, Rocket's Admin, as such a staple for a very long time as well, was selling for close to $100. Now it's come down a lot. It's just an uncommon. Now it's selling for about $30. We've got Mew EX. This is from Legend Maker. Gardevoir EX Delta Species. Then you've got the Umbreon Gold Star, which is super, super cool. The only Gold Star in the set outside of the Greninja Gold Star, which comes with the Elite Trainer box. Then you've got Claydol, Luxray Level X, and Garchomp C Level X, followed by Donphan Prime, and then the final page of the booklet already. Yes, this is the final page of the booklet for the set list. The Full Art Reshiram and Zekrom from Black and White. Mewtwo EX, a very, very popular card from competitive play right around 2014, 2015. Xerneas EX, which I'm still a little bit kind of befuddled by. This was from XY Base. Mega Rayquaza EX, and then Tapu Lele GX, which had a huge, huge impact on the competitive market when it came out in Guardians Rising. So that is your entire set list right there. One thing that stands out to me, and this is why I want to get into kind of the nuts and bolts, the guts of this video, why I don't think you should be overly concerned, why I think you need to be careful with how much money you spend. I don't want to generate FOMO. I don't want you guys throwing your money around. Some of these prices that are out there right now are absolutely insane. $90, $100, $110 for Elite Trainer boxes, $500 for Ultra Premium collections. All of these Lances, Charizard V boxes, and Dark Sylveon boxes that are selling for 2, 3, 4 times MSRP for 50 cards. That's right, guys. There is 50 cards in this entire set. Now, to preface everything, I know that the booster packs are much smaller. So in these booster packs, you are only getting 4 cards. But I'm going to go over some data of just some videos that I watched to kind of go over pull rates and just a really, really small sample size, but a very good understanding of how pull rates are going to be in this set. But with only 50 cards, maybe it's not going to be that difficult to complete. And what's the goal of Pokemon, right? To catch them all. You want to be able to complete your master set. So as fun as it's going to be to open up and crack these packs that are celebrating the 25th anniversary, it gets kind of boring when you're just opening the same cards over and over and over again. And eventually a lot of people are going to be like, I have all these cards. I have 2 master sets of this. Why am I still opening this set? This is all basically bulk now to me. So that's going to leave more available on the market. All right, so we're going to move over to the tab 2 down here. These are pulls. So I just kind of searched YouTube, and I did watch part of the Instagram video going over the Elite Trainer box opening. It was kind of confusing, and I didn't want to spend 45 minutes watching the entire live. So I just kind of pulled information from what I expected and assumed. But there was somebody else on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but you can just kind of type in Celebrations early opening, and you'll be able to find it really easily. He opened up 4 on a live stream, and then there's been a lot of reaction videos to it. But what I wanted to do was kind of narrow down each pack and then go pull by pull to kind of give you a better understanding of how easy it might be to pull all of these cards. So we want to separate this set into 2 sets. 2 sets total. 2 mini sets that make up one bigger set of only 50 cards for Celebrations. So you have the new Celebration set, cards 1 through 25, and then 26 through 50 is kind of your old school throwbacks, your celebratory anniversary set. That's where you get the Blastoise, the Charizard, and the Venusaur, and so on and so forth. And I want to see how rare are those cards going to be. So these are just specifically Elite Trainer boxes that were opened. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of other products that come out, but if you look here, this is ETB number 1. So you've got Groudon, Lugia, first pack old school card right away, Gardevoir EX, followed by that competitive Mew. Pack number 2, Kyogre, Groudon, so a repeat, and then Shining Magikarp. So another throwback. Seems like it's always going to be that 3rd card. So if you're somebody who really likes doing pack tricks, move that first one to the front, or just interchange the back 2 because the 4th card is going to be your ultra rare slot. So interchange those back too if you really want your old school card to be your last card as you're doing a pack trick and you're doing openings or whatever the case may be. Pack number 3, Palkia, Cosmog, Groudon, Zamazenta V. So no old school, but you did get an ultra rare, which is a Zamazenta V. Then you've got Lugia, Ho-Oh, Kyogre, Surfing Pikachu, so that is another ultra rare. So you've only opened up 4 packs in this ETB. You've gotten 2 ultra rares and then 2 old school ultra rares with the Shining Magikarp and the Gardevoir EX. Pack number 5 went Cosmoem, Lugia, Reshiram, and Solgaleo, so nothing there, just set cards. Pack number 6, Xerneas, Ho-Oh, Zekrom full art, so that is a throwback to that black and white card, and then a Pikachu full art. So it is possible to get 2 ultra rares basically in the same pack. So you had that Pikachu throwback to the base, where it was kind of a chunky Pikachu. So you've got 2 of those in the same pack. Pack number 7, Groudon, Lugia, Cosmog, and then Flying Pikachu. So another ultra rare, Ho-Oh, Kyogre, Yveltal, Professor's Research. Then you've got Kyogre, Yveltal, Imposter Professor Oak. So there's your 4th old school card. And then another Mew. And then the last pack, Cosmoem, Cosmog, Dialga, Professor Research, full art. So there is another ultra rare. So in ETB number 1, you had 5 ultra rares and 4 old school cards. So your chances of getting an old school card, the hit rates seem to be 2 out of 5, or 40% of the packs you open seem like they're going to be an old school card. Now I'm sure there are pull rates that are going to be a little bit more difficult. That Charizard is going to be tough to pull. It might be 1 out of every 100 packs, 1 out of every 200 packs, might be that bad. Same thing with the Umbreon Gold Star. Same thing probably with maybe the Venusaur and Blastoise. I don't know exactly, but I would assume the same thing with the Mew, which is the only ultra rare, the secret rare in the kind of celebration set, those first 25 cards. And that's actually a card that wasn't pulled at all throughout any of these openings that I watched. Was the gold Mew was the only ultra rare, only card from that first 25 cards that wasn't pulled at all. But right away when I totaled these up as far as unique cards go, there was like 26 or 27, or maybe it was 25, but 25 different cards. So half of your set, half of your master set was already completed out of just 10 packs. You get more in that Celebrations Elite Trainer box. You also get like 5 or 6 normal booster packs that looked like they were Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage and Chilling Reign. So you get normal booster packs as well, but 10 Celebrations booster packs along with that Greninja Gold Star, and you're completing basically half of the set with a 40% pull rate of pulling an old school card and a 50% pull rate of pulling an ultra rare, which is absolutely insane when we talk about openings. Typically, we have to open up 2,500 to 3,000 packs to pull a master set from a new set, like Evolving Skies. We weren't even close, and we opened up a ton of product. Vivid Voltage, we weren't even close, and we opened up a ton of product. Chilling Reign, we opened up over 2,000 packs. We were still like 9 cards away when all was said and done. ETB2, I'm not going to go into everything here, but again, 4 out of 9, and I think the reason that there was only 9 is because they kind of cut off the last pack. So 4 out of 9 old school cards right there, and then 5 ultra rare cards again. So you've got the Zamazenta V, the Professor's Research full art, Surfing Pikachu, Zacian V, and then the Pikachu full art right there. As far as new cards go, we did get the Team Magma's Groudon in this pack, as well as, or in this ETB, as well as the Luxray Level X. Very, very cool. And then finally, the last pack that he opened up in this ETB that at least was shown was the Venusaur, the throwback to the base set Venusaur. So we had that already out of 2 ETBs. ETB number 3, same thing. 40% old school rate, 4 ultra rares. You had the Professor Research full art, the Zacian V, the Pikachu full art, and then Pikachu full art again on the bottom. 2 out of 5 old school, so again, 40% right there. We had a Tapu Lele GX, which was a new one. Xerneas EX, which was a new one. And I think that was it. We also had the Team Magma's Groudon and the Imposter Professor Oak. And then ETB number 4, we had 6 ultra rares and then 40% old school. Again, the new ones here, we had Blastoise as far as the base Blastoise goes. Team Magma's Groudon again, and then the other new one was the Garchomp C Level X. Very, very cool there. And then we also had a Claydol. Claydol is was a new card that we hadn't seen pulled yet. Very, very cool. 6 ultra rares, Zacian V, Flying Pikachu, Professor's Research full art, Pikachu full art, Zacian V, Flying Pikachu. Absolutely insane. So you're looking at 20 ultra rares in 4 ETBs, as well as 16 throwback cards, 16 vintage cards. And then if we go to the ETB that I was only able to get 6 packs from, you've got 1 out of 3 that were old school and 4 ultra rares. So Zamazenta V again, Pikachu full art, and the Surfing Pikachu VMAX, as well as Imposter Professor Oak. The new one was the Birthday Pikachu, and then there was something. Was that it? 1, 2. Oh, Mewtwo EX. Mewtwo EX, which came out in the black and white generation. There was also, I was just trying to get a better understanding of how many packs he had opened because he had other singles that were just kind of lying there. I saw 3 Greninja Gold Stars, so we can assume that there's 30 packs, 3 ETBs that were opened outside of that. And he also had pulled Cleffa, Donphan, Rocket's Admin, Here Comes Team Rocket, and Reshiram. So he overall, out of the 80 packs, roughly, assuming that we opened, 43 out of the 50 card set was completed. The only thing that we missed, Charizard, Umbreon Gold Star, the Golden Mew, Dark Gyarados, Rocket Zapdos, Mew EX, and Mega Rayquaza EX. So, the Mew EX was from Legend Maker. So Gold Mew was the only card that wasn't pulled from that first 25 bunch, the Celebrations actual set, and then you had 6 old school cards that weren't pulled. But if you're looking at 40% pull rates for those old school cards, and you're looking at 50% pull rates for ultra rares, I don't think it's going to be that hard to complete the set. When you combine that with the fact that this set is only 50 cards with the amount of product that is going to be opened right away, it should be fairly easy to complete this master set. And as people start completing this master set, they're really going to start dumping some of these sealed product, and it should be fairly easy. I think, honestly, this is what I think, that we're going to have this original release come out. So like October 8th, people are going to open a bunch of it up. October 22nd, people are going to open a bunch of it up. They're really excited. And then you have Wave 2 coming out at the end of November. People are going to be like, yeah, Celebrations is coming out, but I already have a lot of that. I already opened up a ton of that. I already pulled master sets. I already have a lot of extras. I'm not going to open it up again. And you're going to see a lot of these ultra rares dip down to $1 or $2 per card. Even that Pikachu full art, with how often that card was being pulled, I think it's going to be basically a bulk ultra rare because it's going to be so plentiful. 43 out of 50 cards to be completing out of only 80 packs? That's insane. And these pull rates being super high, kind of like what we saw with Shining Fates, which is a great example of a much, much bigger set because it had the Shiny Volt part of it. Those cards were opened up so much and so great pull rates, such easy pull rates, that those prices just absolutely plummeted, causing people to kind of be like, well, I already opened up a lot of Shining Fates, or I already got my master set because I found a lot of these cards at reasonable prices. You look at the amazing rares from Shining Fates, they're selling for like $1.50 a piece. Very, very cheap. Same thing with a lot of the Shiny Volt cards. You're looking at the Shiny V and V Maxes, those full art shinies. Those are really cheap. Most of them are only selling for a couple bucks. Very, very cheap because so much was open that even now people are like, well, I already opened up so much Shining Fates. That's why you see Shining Fates really start coming down in price. The Elite Trainer box, a lot of those Pikachu V boxes, a lot of those tins. That's why Pokemon continues to stock them and have them available, even if they only last a couple days, because people have already opened up so much of it. So I am excited for this set, but what I am ultimately excited for is I do think that if people are patient and people do not respond to that FOMO right away, it should be fairly easy to not lose your wallet completely when you are looking for Celebrations product. If you haven't been able to get your hands on any of them yet, definitely be patient a little bit and see what happens. If you're okay not opening right away on release week, or even if you're somebody who's like, I don't need to open anything, I just want to collect these singles. If you're patient for a few weeks, I see these products, these cards, these singles just really going downhill. When it comes to actually investing in this set, I mean, obviously, like everybody else, I'm sure the Ultra Premium Collection, the Figure Collection, those are going to be really strong investments. Any sealed product, long-term, we have seen in the history of Pokemon since day one, since base set originally came out, investing in sealed product can always be a safe bet down the road, but it's not something that I would absolutely go crazy on, and I don't see it being super, great margins for a while. So definitely enjoy this set. Have a lot of fun opening it. Definitely reminisce and look back and, appreciate the arts and enjoy everybody else opening it. But I do think that it's going to be available, and it's not something that I recommend going out and spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on some of these sealed products right away at release when it's going to be such an easy time to complete a lot of the set. And I do think a lot of people are going to be getting these cards graded, and it's definitely not something that I think you need to run out and go do right away because there's already inadvertent releases, early releases. A lot of this product has already been out there and is already getting graded, and if you're not first on the market in that, which none of us can be because we weren't the ones who had them leaked from the factory or whatever the case may be, it definitely doesn't seem like investing in the singles is going to be the best bet except for a very, very long-term investment. That's my own opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me, but looking over this data and seeing how easy it is to pull, just the first, we had all 24 out of 25 celebrations pulled within the first 2 ETBs. It took 2 ETBs to pull 24 out of the first 25 cards outside of that golden Mew. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel. I'm going to continue looking over this data as more product gets open and just see how many packs it actually takes to complete the master set. And I want to kind of try and stick with Elite Trainer boxes just to see, just to keep, data similar. But I hope you like the information. I hope you appreciate the information. If you do, definitely leave a like down below. Leave a comment just to let me know what you think. And most importantly, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm done rambling now because we're at 20 minutes and I don't want to bore you so much. So until next time, peace.